This is the story of how I met Connie and Andrew. I I sometimes take just drives by myself. When I go out and I'm driving by myself, it's sometimes a kind of a meditation for me, and I'm leaving all my thought forms behind in my house, where um, and I feel lighter and freer. And one of these times, I was driving down the freeway, and I was thinking about having spirit guides, and I just said out loud, okay, if you guys are out there, give me a sign, give me some sign. Well, a couple minutes later, a funny looking little car, a little sort of antique Citroen, I think, pulled right in front of me on the freeway. And of course, it stood out incredibly because all the other cars on the freeway were pretty new. And I took note of it, and I said, aha, there's my sign. So I said, I'm going to follow you. So I followed this little car for a few miles, and then it pulled off the freeway on an exit that I have never taken before. You know, a country, it was in the country at this point. And I followed it uh, down this exit and came around the corner. And when I came around the corner, I saw this big sign that said IONS, and which is the Institute of Noetic Sciences, which I'd heard about for years, was interested in, had never been there, and I didn't know where they were. So I said, aha, so I'm being led here. So I went up this, their buildings are on top of a hillside, a small mountain, I guess we'd say. So I wound up this road and parked the car and walked into their office space, which was also kind of a bookstore. And I found out that, in about an hour, a film festival was starting. And I thought, well, great. So then I think I got a sandwich, got something to eat, and I went outside and looked for a place to sit. And there was this lovely looking couple with gray hair that I figured was somewhere around my age, and sitting at a table, and there were two extra chairs. And I walked over and said, can I sit with you? And of course they said yes. And that was Andrew and Connie.